Hey, hey! Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever you watch this. What up? Okay, so today's title is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And I think sometimes we want to give each other all this encouragement and this advice and all the things that you should be doing when you're going through trauma, when you're going through heartache, when you're going through rejection, when you're going through so much pain, that even the advice from others can be leading to overwhelm. Like you have just so much on your plate already that just to hear more things that you have to do or that you should be doing just becomes too much. And I've realized I haven't shared enough of my story and my struggles and some of the pain and rejection and things I've personally been through enough, because I've been told by multiple people that, oh, well, you wouldn't get it or you don't know because you haven't been there. Whew, we got to change that because you just don't even know. And someone told me the other day that it looks easy when I do it. And I take that as the highest form of compliment because that means I put the work in. It means I pulled myself up out of bed some days where that's all I wanted to do, where it was just so painful that even just, like I said earlier today, that getting up out of bed when you're in that much pain is a victory. And it should be applauded, and it should be an amazing thing that you experience and that you pat yourself on the back for, because sometimes that is all you can do. All right. So right now I want to address something. What the biggest things that people struggle with right now, what I see in a lot of this group and in this Slayers page, are relationship issues and big time body stuff. Am I right? Am I right? Give me the hearts. Those are the things that people are struggling with hardcore. And it's the self-sabotage around all of those things. And it's frustrating because you just can't get out of your own way when it comes to those particular struggles. There's a lot of heartache that comes when you can't figure out the struggle, especially when it comes from relationships. And that's what I'm going to dive into, because I just heard something just a second ago that was just mind-boggling and actually brought me to tears. I was listening to this song and just like, it was just so beautiful. I've always thought that relationship pain and actual physical death of loved ones have a very similar feeling to them. And I've been through a bunch of both of them, and so I can contest that. I don't know if you guys feel that or not. But it's similar, but it's different. And I heard something today that just was like, wow, that makes so much sense. When you're dealing with relationship issues and maybe heartache and you're letting someone go, or you've been let go, or there's rejection or some kind of battle, it's not necessarily the person always that you are mourning. This is such a big kicker. It's the person you once were that you're mourning the death of. You're no longer that person. You're no longer the type of person that would deal with what you dealt with, or that would attract that type of person, or endure whatever you dealt with, and maybe the shame and embarrassment around some of those issues. You are mourning, just like you're mourning physical death of someone. You're mourning someone within yourself that you no longer are. Like, to me, that was mind-boggling. And I thought, yes, that's exactly what it is. And that's why sometimes it's okay to not be okay. It's okay not to be okay, because you wouldn't tell someone that just went through a death, all right, come on, let's go. You got to do all these different things. No, you're going to give that person time. You're going to give that person extra grace. You're going to give that person extra love. You're going to give them a whole lot of extra because they just lost a part of their heart. They just lost something. It was painful. That is what happens when you're no longer that person. It's a little different. It's not the exact same thing, but it is painful. It is a growth pain. It's a loss. It's a death of who you once were that you no longer allowing to move forward with you. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to give yourself some time, space, energy, put boundaries around yourself. You know how if you've never experienced death before, there's a lot of things that get pushed to the side because they're not even a focus, they're not even a worry anymore. That's the same kind of thing that sometimes needs to happen when you are letting go of a person that you aren't anymore and you're moving forward. Give yourself that same extra grace that you would if you were going through a physical death. You don't need to stay stuck there forever. You do have to move forward, but my underlying message is it's okay to not be okay. Love you.